Hello, my name is Jimmy Vegas, and in this mini tutorial I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily create prefabs in Unity 5. So a prefab is essentially just a collection of objects down here in your asset window which you can bring into your main scene, rather than create a bunch of game objects. So for example, I've created this rather simple looking rocket right here using a couple of different objects from the game object menu. And let's say, for example, I want to make a copy of it rather than go through Control D to duplicate blah blah blah. Best way to do it is if you go to Game Object, Create Empty, and I'm just going to rename this one Rocket Ship. And then I have a collection of 5 objects which make up this rocket, which is just here. So I'm going to select them all and drag and drop them onto Rocket Ship. So now that becomes one object. Now, although that is pretty good as it is, let's say you need to put that in a new scene. So, drag and drop that rocket ship down here into your assets, and now it's created the prefab down here. Up here you'll notice this is also turned blue, which indicates that yes, it has worked. So we could simply just drag and drop this there, and it creates a copy of this. The best use for it though, is if you have a new scene. Let's save that just in case. You have a new scene, but you still want that rocket in. So let's put a ground in, for example. You can simply drag and drop like that, because it's a prefab. It's now technically an asset. So that is how you can create an asset with anything. And let's say you have a couple of cubes. Let's have that. Let's have a sphere as well. Over here maybe. And let's have, I don't know, a cylinder right there. So now we have a couple of objects. So it can apply to literally any object in your scene. So we have that empty game object there. I won't bother renaming it. I'll take those 3 objects there into game object, and then game object goes into your asset window. And there it is. That is now the prefab of those objects. So check out my other tutorials. There's tons of stuff to learn, and thank you very much for watching.